Ernie Flexon here for Seconds Out, here at McGuigan's gym in East London. Delighted to be joined by Adam Azim. Adam, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. We didn't get a chance to catch up at the media day last week, but it's this Sunday, nearly said Saturday, Super Sunday against Rylan Charlton. Not only is it a big step up in class for you, but also you're top of the bill. The show's kind of built around you. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I'm very confident. I'm very excited for it because it's my first main event. Obviously it's very local. It's in London, so a lot of people are gonna travel down and come watch that fight. On paper, it's a brilliant fight as well. It's going to be an entertaining night, and yeah, I can't wait, just to get in that ring, because for this camp I've been preparing so hard and I've been working extremely hard at the gym, and now is my time to shine and show showtime on Sunday night.
And Rylan's a big puncher, aggressive fighter. Do you think that style will fit in with what you want to do in there?
Yeah, definitely. Also, he's strong and powerful, but I can hit really hard as well. So it's like two hard hitters getting in the ring. It's a bit like Javonte versus Rolly. Obviously you got Rolly, he just swings and just try and knocks people out, and then you got the boxer Javonte. So I say that I'm the boxer, obviously, but obviously I know for a fact if I do land a shot on anywhere on the button, he's definitely going to feel it. But yeah, it's going to be a cracking night. It's going to be a good fight, and yeah, I can't wait.
Posters are all about you. The Sky adverts, which I saw yesterday, are all about you. That was in the middle of the NFL, so it's getting really pushed hard. Sunday afternoon boxing we don't see very often either. How do you feel about being the new kind of poster boy for Sky's coverage?
Yeah, do you know, it's good because we need a new face of Sky Sports. Obviously there's a lot of fighters coming up on Sky Sports that they want to build them up as well, and for me to be the poster boy as well. And there's a couple of them. Obviously you got Ben Walker. He's also Olympian as well. He's obviously Sky Sports' poster boy as well. And for me to be one of them is it's a privilege, and to sign a long-term deal with them now. I can sit back, relax, just have a fight, and they can do all the media stuff with me.
Some of your idols have been kind of built on Sky, the likes of Nasim, Hamid and Amir Khans. How do you feel to follow in their footsteps?
Yeah, do you know what? It's brilliant because obviously I literally met Amir Khans on the weekend, and we had a great chat. Is that the first time you met? No, we've met numerous times. Yeah, we've met numerous times. Obviously he's like family to me now, and so obviously. Yeah, we met on the weekend and he just gave me some great tips. We had a great chat together, and I really want to follow the footsteps of Khan and Prince Nasim as well. How they dominated in the pro scenes. I want to do the same.
Share with us one or two of the things that Amir said to you that really resonated, that really kind of got to you.
He goes, stay focused. He's always said to me, stay focused, keep the right people around you. He goes to me, I've got a brilliant trainer. And obviously, McGuigan is the best in the business. And he's the best in the world in my opinion. He's made me into a better fighter every single day, and I'm always learning. But obviously, Khan gave me so many great advice. But the main thing he did say to me, stay focused, keep working hard, don't let anything outside the ring let it get to your head, just keep focused. That's it.
Now, you're going to get to do this journey, if all goes well, with your brother alongside, both of you doing it together, similar to the Klitschko's, I suppose, but a lighter weight. What does that feel like? What's that dynamic like, doing it, the same goals at the same time?
Yeah, do you know what? It's brilliant because you've got the Charlo brothers, you've got Klitschko's, me, Hassan. We got different destinies. Like Hassan wants to take in a slower pace. He wants to take his time. I want to obviously get to the world title level, but in a good pace. Good pace. So far, it's going in a great pace that I wanted. But obviously we both want to become world champions. We both want to grab up all the titles. We want to build a big name for both of each other. So when when we go anywhere, we're like, yeah, it's the team Azim brothers. It's not just me or my brother. It's just both of us. Do
you keep an eye on kind of the world champions at your weight, or is it too far away to kind of look at seriously yet?
I watch them. I look at them, but so far I've got my fights I have to focus on, but eventually next year I'll be looking at towards that. So
You mentioned Javonte earlier. He's obviously coming back in January, I believe, but there's already an agreement in place for him to fight Ryan Garcia. They've been going back and forth on social media already. What do you make of that, the back and forth, and also the fight itself?
great fight. You know, that's the biggest fight like you can get. Obviously, we need more fights like that. You know, you don't really get often fights like that. But obviously, I believe so that, you know, Javonte will beat Ryan Garcia because Javonte can hit really hard. And Javonte, you know, he's just, you know, he loves that right hook over the top, didn't he? So, you know, I'm pretty sure if, you know, don't get me wrong, Garcia can also hit really hard as well, but he's very fast. But I think Javonte, I think he beats him.
Who are your kind of influences? I'm guessing Javonte's one, as you mentioned him a few times, but who are the other boxers either of now or in the past that you take elements from or that you learn from?
You know, I used to watch Haney as well. You know, Haney, I've definitely watched. I was a fan of Tiafimo. You know, I was a big fan of him, but obviously I think I'm more pushing towards Javonte because Javonte out of that circle is my favourite. Because, you know, he's just class. You know, he's got the power, he's got the speed, and, you know, he can just hit any one shot and then he can take the guy out. He does, like, any shot can just hit him, and he's, you know, you can lose 10 rounds, but he still knocks the guy out. So it's like against is it Mario? Is it Barrios? What's his name? Barrios. Yeah. So he you know, obviously he was losing a couple of the rounds, but I think Barrios was up. So he just hit one, you know, obviously one good shot and they took him out. You know, that's what exciting fights are like. So that's like a bit like me, you know. I want to do that, you know, like win in style.
You talk about these guys like you're still a fan. Obviously, you're still very young, but in a year or two, you could be right up there with them. How does that feel? Is it going to be hard to adjust?
Yeah, do you know what? It is going to be hard to adjust a bit, but obviously I believe so. You know, I deserve to be at the top with them because obviously I've been working really hard throughout the whole years. You know, I've been boxing since 4, and, you know, I've got ambitions, you know, to get become world champions. So hopefully, you know, this can be, you know, the step up for it.
Now, for people who are on the fence about whether to tune in or not on a Sunday afternoon, I don't know why they would be. There's terrible weather, so there's nothing else to do. Why should they tune in and watch you against Rylan?
It's going to be a great fight. It's just going to be a pure masterclass. That's all I'm saying. I know for a fact I'm coming for that W and hopefully get that KO win, you know, in style.
And just before I let you go, just drop your socials for us and tell people where they can follow the journey.
Adam.Azim on Instagram, Adam Azim Boxxer on TikTok, and Adam Azim on Facebook.
Great stuff, mate. Best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.